Hello there guys and welcome back to my channel, Corey Dawson, and today I am going to be doing a video that I thought would be really fun to make. It is cheap versus expensive foods. So I have got a few food and drink, cheap versions and expensive, and I am going to be trying them for you and reviewing both of them. So let's get right into the video. Right guys, so the first drink I have is cheap hot chocolate, which is the Just Essential Asda version of hot chocolate. And this one here, which was like £2 out of Asda. So we've got £2 versus like £1 or something, or 90p. So we're going to be comparing them. Let's go. So before we start guys, I do need to boil the kettle. So let's get that on. Build it up, get that turned on. Right, so we're just going to wait for that to boil, but while we're waiting, this is the Just Essential Asda, so it's about, I think it's like £1.50 cheaper or something, or whatever it was, and I thought I'd pick them both up, because I actually used this one for the chocolate Oreo cake I made, and I had that left over, and I've had this for probably about a month, so I thought I'll just try them both and see what one's better. And I'm going to be truthful in it. I've not had any of this, and this was in the Oreo cake. I think they'll both be the exact same, but let's get started. Right guys, so I do have both of the hot chocolates here, and I also have the kettle boiled, so we've got both of them here. We're going to have a visual look to see what they both look like and how well they compare in that way. So let's get into that. First up, we have the Asda Hot Chocolate. So it just looks like hot chocolate, obviously. And this one, I need to open the lid on it. And that looks exact same. So the look, on the look side of it, they look practically the same, but will they taste the same? We're going to start with the Asda Hot Chocolate, and we're going to put 2 spoonfuls of that in, and add some hot water. So that's that one done, and I'll put this spoon in the sink, just so I'll move this aside. And the kettle is very full here, so I need to be careful. And I'll stir it with the same spoon as that one. It won't intervene. So that's the first one. I'm going to add some cold to it, just so it's like cool to drink straight away. And it's getting stuck to the thing because I've already... Right, and then we'll add some hot water to that. And sorry you can't see my face for that. Just thought it'd be easier for you guys to see the cups. And right, and I'll move this aside. But yeah guys, here's both the hot chocolates. So we have the cheap Asda one and the expensive Belgian chocolate. So we're going to start with the Asda. I'm going to stand back so you can see. Right, it's fairly good, I would say. And the Asda. Now, you can definitely tell the difference between the two. One of them is more plain and bland than the other, and the Belgian chocolate one definitely takes one for the on-brand side of it. And now we're going to move on to the next food. Right guys, so the next food I have is Milkybar Buttons. These are both my brothers, so I hope he forgives me for taking them. So we've got Milkybar Buttons, on brand, retail at about £1, and off brand Asda Milk Chocolate, retailing at 33p. So both these, I've tried this, but I've never tried this before, so I thought I'd give it a go and review both of them, so let's go. Right guys, so first I'm going to try the Milky Buttons. Obviously I know what these taste like. Just amazing. And to save me showing you me eating, I am going to stop and then come back, wash my mouth out. Right guys, I've rinsed my mouth out and I've got this milk chocolate now. So it's legit the exact same. I'm not even joking, it's the exact same. I'm going to give it to the branded, but this is very like it. And very good as well. And it's good for if you're like not got enough money for the on-brand stuff, you could just go for that and it's basically the same. But wow, very good, that's a close one. And we're going to move on to the next thing. Right guys, so I have bottled Strathmore Water in a cup though. Because there was like that much left, I didn't want to leave it in. And I have got a bottle of Asda off-brand water. So we're going to start with the off-brand water. Give it a little whirl. Water's water. Just water. And Strathmore Water. See, it's weird because you taste the difference, but it's just water. It's plain. They both do the same thing, so I'm going to do a draw for this one. They're both good and they're both the exact same. So I think it's 2-1 to the branded. And now we're going to move on to the next thing. Also guys, while I'm here, I thought I'd just say Asda now sell Prime in my local one anyway. So I thought I'd just give it a wee whirl away. And I've tried it already, but when it was warm, when it was just off the shelf. This is the first time trying it cold. So, oh, that's so refreshing, honestly. So guys, get Prime if you can get your hands on it. It's £1.80 at your local Asda if it's there yet. It took God knows how long for it to get to my Asda, so go ahead and get it if you have it there. It's worth it. Right guys, so the last thing that I am going to be reviewing or testing is on-brand Hula Hoops, retailing at about 80p for a grab bag. And also I have the cheap Asda kind of hula hoop thing. I can't remember what they're called, but I'm going to try both of them. So this is the off-brand one. I know what one it is because it's a see-through one. They are quite good, you know. They're nothing like hula hoops, but they're good. And these are the on-brand hula hoops. And the comparison, they're very, very alike. You know what? I'm going to give it to the hula hoops because they're on brand and they're just more salty as well. Like, they're just better. But the Asda ones are quite good. I've just cleared it. So the winner of the branded versus non-branded foods and drink, I guess, is branded food. I think it was 4-2. So yeah, it was very good, very fun to make. And if you guys want a part 2, I'll happily make one. And aim for 10 likes if you want a part 2. And sorry about the lighting, it's very dodgy in the kitchen. But yeah, I will definitely do part 2 if we get 10 likes, and sorry for not uploading in about 3 weeks, but I'll be back again and uploading as frequently as possible, and I will see you guys in the next video.